Good morning. Today we are going to start our first unit, Introduction to IC Engine. In this unit, we will be covering following topics: internal combustion engine, SI and CI engine, two-stroke, four-stroke engine, cycle analysis, determination of engine dimension, speed, fuel, output, mean effective pressure, different types of efficiency, factors which are affecting these efficiency, and specifically the factors which are affecting the volumetric efficiency, heat balance, performance characteristic, and cylinder arrangement for multi-cylinder engine. So let's start from IC engine. What is IC engine and what are the different basic types of engine? So if we talk about engine is basically a device which transforms one form of energy into another form. That is, it may be hydraulic energy into mechanical energy, chemical energy into mechanical energy, heat into mechanical energy, any type of energy. So basically, engine is a device which is transforming one form of energy into another form. Engine is a device which is converting one form of energy into another form. And it is very important invention of today's civilization. Actually, earlier we used to depend upon totally on human power. Then we trained animals so that our work can be done easily. Then we harness the energy from steam and steam, wind, flowing water. But when we invented the engine, that is an energy conversion device, it was a very great step for our civilization, because after the invention of engine, we were able to do a lot many things which we were not able to perform in earlier days. So while in engine, while transforming energy from one form to another, the efficiency of conversion plays a very important role. If we look for today's engine, the overall efficiency we can see 40 to 45%. But during the starting, when the engine was invented initially, the efficiency was only 4 to 5%. So we have come a long way in developing these engine. Normally, most of the engines are converting the heat energy into mechanical work. That's why we call them heat engine. So heat engine is a device which is transforming the chemical energy of a fuel into thermal energy, and this thermal energy is then converted to produce some mechanical work or some mechanical output. These heat engine can be classified into two categories. The first one is external combustion engine and second is internal combustion engine. External combustion engine are those in which the combustion takes place outside the engine, whereas in internal combustion engine, the combustion is taking place within the engine cylinder. For example, in a steam engine or a steam turbine, the heat is generated because of combustion of fuel, which is done outside our main setup, and this heat is utilized to generate the steam which is used in piston engine or a turbine for producing work. While in internal combustion engine, the whole combustion chamber is inside our engine cylinder, like you can see in this image. This is our internal combustion engine, which we are employing in our automobiles of our stationary work, and this is the external combustion engine. So in external combustion engine, what we are doing, we are using the heat which is generated by the products of combustion to convert water into steam, and with the help of this steam, our engine is running. And in this, we are using gasoline or petrol as a fuel, and the combustion takes place in the combustion chamber, which is inside the engine cylinder. So this is the basic difference between external and internal combustion engine. Then a detailed classification can be done for both these types. Like in an internal combustion engine, we have open cycle gas turbine, petrol engine, diesel engine. In external combustion engine, we have steam engine, steam turbine, closed cycle gas turbine. But if we see, these external combustion engine are very much complicated, they are heavy in build, and also their efficiency is very low. That's why in present time, in today's time, these external combustion engine are not in very much use. We are mainly focusing on internal combustion engine. That's why our subject is also named as internal combustion engine, because we will be seeing in detail the internal combustion engine only. Let's see a comparison between both of these engines. So, for example, let's talk about the fuel first. If you can see, in external combustion engine, we are using the fuel, which is coal. That is, we can use the fuel in solid form also. But in IC engine, we either use the fuel petrol or diesel, or you can use CNG or LPG. That LPG, biodiesel can also be used. So basically, in internal combustion engine, we can use the fuel in two form only, either liquid or vapor. But in external combustion engine, you can also go for a solid form. Then in external combustion engine, since we are utilizing coal as a fuel, we will burn it. After that, some heat will be generated. This heat will be transferred to water. The water will be converted into steam, and then with the help of this steam, you will be running the engine. That means there is a whole lot of system which is to be used, and a lot of components are to be there. You need boiler here in which the steam can be generated. Then for the transfer of this steam, you will need some piping system through which this steam will be transferred to engine. Since this whole system is very much complicated, it will become a lot heavier system, and its weight will be very high, its efficiency will be very low, because in transferring, some of the energy will be lost. So overall efficiency will be less. But in internal combustion engine, there is no such thing. You see, here is our piston, inlet wall, exhaust wall. Whole combustion is taking place above the piston. Directly, the complete power is transferred to our piston. Through piston, it goes to crank with the help of connecting rod. It goes to our crankshaft, then flywheel. So directly we are getting our power output. We don't have to employ a complicated system for power transmission here. So our overall weight of engine is very less. Also, as compared to external combustion engine, the efficiency of IC engine is also very high. The efficiency of IC engine is also very high. So if we see in detail the comparison, then in external combustion engine, the combustion is taking place outside the engine cylinder, that is in a boiler. While in internal combustion engine, the combustion is taking place inside the engine cylinder, that is our combustion chamber. That is our combustion chamber. The internal combustion engine is light and compact, while the external combustion engine is very heavy and bulky due to the presence of auxiliary apparatus. So it is very much cumbersome. The efficiency of external combustion engine is low, while internal combustion engine is having very high efficiency. Some other differences are, you can use here solid fuel like coal. We can utilize it in external combustion engine. But if you say that you want to use coal or kerosene in IC engine, it is not possible. For IC engine, you have to use hydrate fuel with proper filtration. That is, you cannot utilize here the impure form of fuel, because if we are using the fuel with the impurity, it can damage our components. So we are not using any type of fuel which is in impure form. We want to utilize hydrate fuel which are properly filtered. The working pressure and temperature inside the external combustion engine is low. Why it is low? Because the combustion is happening outside the cylinder. The combustion is taking place outside the cylinder. So the working pressure and temperature here is quite low. But since in internal combustion engine, the combustion is taking place inside the cylinder. So whatever pressure and temperature is there, it is within the cylinder, and hence the pressure and temperature there is very high. So for designing, for constructing the internal combustion engine, you require some special alloys, special materials. But for external combustion engine, you can utilize normal, mild steel, etc. You don't need any special type of alloy which are required for high pressure or temperature. And since the combustion is outside, the external combustion engine run very smoothly, and the vibration is also very less. But if you see for IC engine, it is having a very noisy operating engine. It have a very noisy operating engine. Then for external combustion engine, there is a high requirement of water for dissipation of energy through cooling system. You will be requiring a cooling system like you have seen thermal power plant. In thermal power plant, what we are doing? We are generating steam. This steam is transferred to steam turbine, and the turbine is rotated and energy is generated there. But to cool out this steam and utilize it again, you need a proper cooling system, which require high quantity of water. But there is no such requirement in case of IC engine. In IC engine, the quantity of water is very low. Even we are using nowadays, we are using proper coolant. We are not using water, we are using coolant there. The starting torque for external combustion engine is quite high, while IC engine, these are not self-starting. You have to initiate the ignition here. They are not just self-starting, you need to initiate the ignition. That is with the help of spark plug or fuel injector in case of CI engine. How this happen? We will be looking at it in our further lectures.